Hey guys, what's going on? It's Stevie Boy over here, and welcome to another edition of Stories from the Garage. Today it's Wednesday. Wednesday means hump day. How's your half week been so far? Have you had fun? Has work been going pretty well for you? What's up for the rest of the week for you? Got any plans for the weekend? Pretty exciting plans, maybe? Maybe not so exciting. Perhaps just relaxing at home. Who knows? Just let me know. I would like to know. I want to know. I dare you to tell me what's going on with you. Anyways, have you guys watched the debates last night? The Democratic debate? Man, that guy Berny, he's a wacko. He's Uncle Wacko trying to take over my monies. No, but seriously, it's pretty scary. To me, it's pretty scary to see him because yesterday, as he was talking, he got booed on stage by certain people that do not agree with his policies. And the guy basically started to shout at them. And it basically shows you. It basically goes to show you, right? The kind of authoritarian behavior that he's going to have if he's basically telling all these people to indirectly, he didn't say it directly, but he indirectly told them to shut up. I was like, dude, you know what? If that's how you are acting while you are a candidate, I don't even want to know how you would act as a president. Is it going to be like, hey, you know what? You don't agree with me? Fine. You know what? You deserve a bullet on your forehead. Is that what's going to be like? That's pretty scary, man. And yeah, it's getting to be pretty serious with this guy. At first, I was like, yeah, he's just a crazy dude that's talking garbage, right? But honestly, yesterday, I think he topped it up for me. It was kind of like the icing on the cake for me. That's how I felt. I'm like, please do not vote for Berny. He's nuts. I mean, for crying out loud, the guy has been in Congress, right? For 20 plus years in politics I believe he's been at least 30 years in politics. And what has he done in all this time other than not changing anything? His policies are so out of date, right? That honestly, I think that that Noah's Ark is actually more, it's actually younger than his policies. I'm not saying that having equality of conditions, or at least having, what am I trying to say here? Basically, like having opportunities, right? The opportunity to rise up. I'm not going against that. But you know what, man? I have had to work really freaking hard in order to get what I have right now. And it's not much either, what I have. But I wake up at 4. I go to bed at freaking 8:30, 9 p.m. I'm at work basically between 10 and 12 hours every day. And I'm not complaining about that at all because I'm glad to have a job, right? And this motherfucker wants to come over with his group of bums and take over my monies. He's telling me, well, you have to help here and there. Like, dude, you haven't even told us how you're going to pay for that. Are you going to prostitute your wife in order to pay for all that? Huh? Is that what's going to happen, Barney? I want to know. Yeah. He has a huge deficit in his, whatever you want to call it, on his budget. And I don't know how he's going to pay for it. If he's going to basically be taxing the shit out of everybody. And honestly, I'm not too eager about that part. You know, like, honestly, and that's another thing that people should pay attention to, is the fact that you don't see people migrating to Norway. You don't see people migrating to China. Like, you see people from all over the world trying to come to the US. You know, and I hope you guys get realized about that as Americans, how lucky you guys are to having born here in this country and having the opportunities that a lot of other foreigners have to come to in order to achieve what they want. You know, but enough of seriousness here. What's up with that coronavirus now? Jesus Christ. It's kind of like we are going from one mess in politics to another one in health. You know, and it's getting pretty scary. And you know what? I was thinking about having this news section that I would probably call Fun Fake News. And this is the first fun fake news that I'll let you guys know about. So it appears to be that Corona is going to sue the World Health. What's wrong with my tongue today? It's probably that coronavirus. I'm just kidding. No. No, it's basically like Corona is trying to sue the World Health Organization, or WHO, or WHO, for having called that virus coronavirus. You know, like, they could have called it something else, you know, like, call it Tecate virus. I don't know, like, whatever other. That's what these people are arguing, you know. And now, President Pumpkin has decided to raise taxes on this beer because, you know what? It's Corona, you know? Like, Mexicans, they are not only Mexicans, but also like people from the South. They are sending us all the worst people or the rapists, this and that, da. And on top of that, now they are sending us Corona. President Pumpkin. You know what? You better get that wall built as soon as possible because more Corona is coming. Oh, yeah. And what else? There was something else that I was thinking about. Oh, yes, indeed. I've been trying to touch this subject for quite some time, actually. And it's about interracial dating. Like, I'm in an interracial... Well, my beautiful girlfriend, we actually do not belong to the same race. Like, we are an interracial couple. And one of the things that I found funny when we started dating was basically like all the questions that you get asked as a male about if the woman is the very first woman from a different race that you will be dating. And I was like, why? Like, why does that matter? You know, you are the very first woman that I'm trying to date after the last woman that I've dated. You know, it's how it is. Like, I just don't see any difference other than the fact that we are all humans, right? Because, like, they end up asking you all these questions, like, do you like spicy food? Like, you know, I like spicy food. And they're like, well, can you handle my hair? Do you know how to deal with this kind of hair? Do you know how to deal with this kind of eyes? Do you know how to deal with this kind of, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is I have to deal with? You know what? I have had enough having to deal with my life the way it is. I think I'm prepared in order to deal with your hair. I think I'm prepared to deal with your accent. I think I'm prepared to deal with the way you cook. Like, you know, I've been on Earth long enough in order to be prepared to interact with another individual. You know? But yeah, I just thought that was funny. You know, like how they ask you all these questions. It's kind of like, it's harder than a freaking interview for a job sometimes, you know? It's like, you don't even know what the right answer is at some point, you know? And you're like, oh man, if I say this, then what's going to happen? If I say that, then what's going to happen, you know? And these ones are like very sensitive issues we are talking about here, you know? It's like, you're killing me, girl. You know what? How about we don't go out? Yeah, like, but no, like, all jokes aside, like, interracial dating, all kinds of dating are fun. Like, all kinds of dating, they are perfectly fine with me. And, you know, you just have to be open-minded if you see, like, whatever you see, you know, because it's, to me, it's kind of like steak. Do you guys like steak? I love steak. I know some people that hate steak. And not because of that, I'm going to start hating on them. You know, so it's just a matter of respect and living in peace, living in a world where we already have so much shit going on with the coronavirus and politics that adding more jargon in terms of either homophobia or racism is just like ridiculous. Alright guys, that's all for today. Enjoy the rest of the week and let me know what's going on in your life. Bye. I'm out.